What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Shema 111 giving you another tip and trick for DC. Oh, now, in my past two videos, I told you to get your gear up and your skill point. Now, let me fixate on the skill point. Now, there's four roles in DCU: tank, healer, DPS, and controller. Now, if you a healer like myself, when you get your skill points, you do not want to put it. Well, this is a bad example because you don't want Dom. Like when you first playing the game, I got Dom because I got a lot of skill points. I can put them in there. That's what controllers. But and tank. But let me go to like might. Healers do not need might. Healers do not need critical power chance. That's for controllers. This is for DPS. This is for everybody, but that's basically for tanks. That's for defense. Defense for ice tanks. Ice tanks need defense and toughness. Now, critical magnitude by 4%. That's for a healer. If you a healer, any kind of healer, you need that. You need you go through every tree. Okay. See, I got a lot of skill points, so I could put DPS stuff on. But when you start out, get the critical healing chance. You know, restoration. That's what healers. Restoration, critical healing chance, critical healing magnitude. That's what you want. For controllers, um, right. Let me show you. Revitalization. That's the controller, and the critical chance by 1%. That's for controllers, and the dom. That's for controllers. Tank, dom, health, and the toughness. But if you were a fire tank, you have a lot of skill points. You're gonna want to put the restoration in it, but when you first starting out, put health, put defense. Don't put restoration now. But now, when you doing raids, know your role. Your role when the gear drop, don't ninja loop on other people's gear. When you get your gear and skill points up, you're gonna want to promote yourself as a good player in DC. You do not want people to call you a ninja looter or just trash. You know, no. This right here requires road. Anything that has no row attachment is DPS. This is DPS kit. I have this, but I really have like the whole two sets. Okay, requires tank roll. If you see that in a raid, if you have tank powers and you DPS, do not need on it. The only way you need on it is if you ask the tank. It's a green button in the group mode. It's need, greed, and pad. So if you a DPS, ice, earth, or fire, just greed on it. Do not need on it. Same thing with what's it, healer. If you a DPS, electric, nature, and sorcery, do not need on healer get greed on it, or ask them if they need it. Controller, same thing, whatever. Um, especially in raids that drop weapons. Now, when weapons drop, people call them what they need in the beginning or the end at the last part of the raid. So please do not be a ninja looter because nobody's going to invite you to do raids. Nobody's going to invite you to be in a league. So if you just starting out, just mind that. Do not need on other people's gear. Only your row and get promote yourself. You know, if you have no league, you got to promote yourself that you're a good player of DC. You burn right. You know, your DPS, you burn right. You know, you fly on everybody else. You know, you're a healer. You get up. You know, people love healers because healers and controls is like the hardest thing to find in DC. DPS and tanks, you know, who cares? Like my league doesn't run raids with tanks, so you know we just run. I'm the only healer. Like I solo heal every raid except for Prime, but all we do is have DPS, two controllers, DPS, and I'm the only single healer. Right now I'm in a group. He has a healer of his own, so he wouldn't get his gear. I just got on. So yeah. So thanks for listening. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I see you in the next video for the next tip.